Hello, welcome to Daily News from Mazar-e TV. Scholarly meetings of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in Holy Qom, Iran. The House of His Eminence Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in the holy city of Qom hosted another session of its scholarly meetings. These meetings are attended by various groups of seminarians, clerics, and scholars who answer questions from the Grand Ayatollah Shirazi. The questions in the latest round of these meetings revolved around the ineffectiveness of using compulsion in enacting Islamic laws, rulings on mourning rituals, the prohibition of disconnecting life support systems for brain-damaged patients, etc. Furthermore, in this meeting, one of the scholars asked the following question from His Eminence. According to the narration, someone whose job requires traveling or someone whose job is traveling should perform their prayers in full while traveling. Does this ruling also apply to a person who leaves their city every week for pilgrimage? In response to this question, the esteemed authority stated, some contemporary jurists believe that the apparent meaning of the word al-amal in this narration refers to work and occupation. Therefore, according to this viewpoint, a person who leaves their city every week for pilgrimage does not fall under the ruling of extensive travel or kathir safar. However, it seems that the term amal can be applied and includes such a person and others like them, such as someone who travels every week for maintaining family ties or visiting patients, even though this is not their profession or occupation. Apart from this, some narrations are used to indicate the criterion for extensive travel is not staying in one city for 10 days, and this criterion apparently relates to the shortening of prayers, hence it is applicable in general sense. The dear viewers can tune in these scholarly meetings every day at 11:15 a.m. Qom local time, live on Mazar-e TV and other Shia TV networks, as well as the Al-Shirazi application. Activities by Al-Shaaer TV in Diwaniya province, Iraq. Al-Shaaer TV network held a significant meeting in Diyala province, Iraq, with esteemed officials from processions and mourning groups, including Haji Ali Mahdi. The focus was on optimizing activities during Muharram 1445 and planning for the Republic of Iraq's prominent mourning procession. Additionally, Sayyid Muhammad al-Musavi, director of the Al-Shaaer TV office network, visited the College of the Physical Education and Sports Sciences, congratulating Dr. Bashir al-Awadi on his appointment as the college's head. Discussions emphasized the importance of knowledge and education for students, with a call to support them. Al-Shaaer TV network remains dedicated to promoting religious and cultural events, fostering collaboration and empowering students in Diyala province and beyond. Misbah al-Hussein Foundation holds meeting to discuss Arbaeen Vision 2030 in Holy Karbala, Iraq. Misbah al-Hussein Foundation in Holy Karbala continues its preliminary sessions for the implementation of the project Vision of Arbaeen 2030. This meeting was attended by members of this foundation and the members of the working team responsible for following up on this project. In recent session held for this purpose, Mr. Sahib al-Jashami, the head of the Legal Support Center in Misbah al-Hussein Foundation, addressed and reminded the attendees of the topics and discussions that had been raised in previous sessions. Then participants discussed and exchanged views regarding some suggestions and points related to this project, as well as the preparation of preliminary studies that this institution is working on, issuing and presenting as work proposal to the relevant authorities. Member of Office of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi attends conference on resolving tribal conflicts. Sayyid Haydar al-Hajjar al-Musavi, a member of the Office of the esteemed religious authority Grand Ayatollah Sayyid Sadiq Husseini Shirazi in Holy Najaf, participated in a conference held by the High Commission for Tribal Dispute Resolution in the Holy Shrine of Imam Ali, peace be upon him. This conference aimed to raise awareness about the harms and vices of drugs and the social problems they create. Sheikh al-Hajjar addressed the Iraqi youth in this conference, highlighting some important recommendations of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi regarding the harms and vices of drugs. Activities by AhlulBayt Institute in Basra, Iraq. A delegation from the AhlulBayt Institute visited the new office of the Voice of Basra Radio in Basra, which is one of the centers associated with the religious authority Grand Ayatollah Sayyid Sadiq Husseini Shirazi in this city. This action was taken in accordance with the recommendations of the religious authority, emphasizing the importance of establishing communication with all segments of the society. During this visit, the delegation met with the manager of the office and congratulated the opening of the new Voice of Basra office radio. They expressed hope that this radio station would become a platform that everyone could benefit from. Additionally, Sheikh Sadiq al-Basri, the director of the AhlulBayt institution, hosted Sayyid Hussein al-Bata, one of the religious figures in northern Basra. During this meeting, Sheikh al-Basri was acquainted with the programs and activities of this esteemed guest and praised them. Fatima Zahra Institute prepares to donate house furniture to newlyweds on Ghadir. Fatima Zahra Institute, located in Holy Karbala, is preparing to provide dowries to dozens of young couples in this province. This initiative is being carried out on the occasion of the Eid al-Ghadir, the great Islamic festival, and the anniversary of the proclamation of the guardianship of Imam Ali, peace be upon him, as part of the charitable activities of this institution. The Fatima Zahra Institute has announced that this initiative is in line with the recommendations of the esteemed religious authority, Grand Ayatollah Sayyid Sadiq Hussein Shirazi, which emphasize efforts to facilitate the marriage of young people. Activities by Baraka Cultural Association in Iraq. On the occasion of the Eid al-Ghadir, the branch of Al-Shaaer Baraka Cultural Society in the Jakuk area of Baghdad organized a festive ceremony to commemorate this auspicious day. This ceremony was attended by dozens of believers who gathered to express the virtues and merits of Imam Ali, peace be upon him. During this time, the Administrative Council of the Al-Shaaer Baraka Cultural Society in Baghdad held a consultative meeting at the central office of this society. This meeting, chaired by Sheikh Muqdad al-Baghdadi, was attended by several members of the Central Administrative Council and officials from various branches of the society. Various topics were discussed in this session, including the condemnation of the burning of the Holy Quran in Sweden, the need for cultural and civic resilience against immoral attacks, the expansion of the society's activities in different branches, focusing on cultural activities among targeted groups through cultural and educational courses, seminars, and religious gatherings. The upcoming elections in Iraq and the commemoration of religious occasions were also discussed and examined. In a similar program, the branch of Al-Shaaer Baraka Cultural Society in the holy city of Karbala organized one of its weekly tawassul ceremonies at the AhlulBayt Husainiya on Wednesday, 15th of ZilHijja, where the attending believers commemorated the occasion of the Eid al-Ghadir by extolling the virtues and merits of the commander of the faithful. In the city of Mahmudiyya, Iraq, another branch of the Al-Shaaer Baraka Cultural Society engaged in various religious, cultural, and social activities in recent days. These activities included religious and cultural ceremonies commemorating religious occasions such as the birth anniversary of Imam Reza, peace be upon him, the martyrdom of Imam Jawad, peace be upon him, Imam Muhammad al-Baqir, peace be upon him, and Muslim bin Aqil, the continuation of educational and religious classes and sessions, the establishment of the Hazrat Fatima Zahra Women's Institute in the field of religious science and Quranic sciences, participation in the second annual conference of the representatives of the Husseini processions in Iraq, the observance of the Eid al-Adha prayer, participation in various conferences, seminars, tribal and security meetings, and a lot more were part of the recent activities of this society in Mahmudiyya city, Iraq. Office of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi sacrifices sheep in Mazar-e Sharif, Afghanistan. In continuation of its charitable activities, the Office of the esteemed religious authority Grand Ayatollah Sayyid Sadiq Hussein Shirazi in the city of Mazar-e Sharif, Afghanistan, proceeded to sacrifice 10 sheep on the 15th of ZilHijja 1444. This act was performed with the intention of the well-being and the hastening of the appearance of Imam al-Mahdi. May Allah hasten his noble advent. The meat obtained from the sacrifice was distributed to dozens of orphaned and needy families in areas of the Mazar-e Sharif. This is the 21st phase of this project for distributing sacrificial meat by this office among the needy, which was carried out in collaboration with the Al-Mustafa charity organization. AhlulBayt Islamic Thought Center holds ceremony to celebrate Eid al-Ghadir. The AhlulBayt Islamic Thought Center, one of the centers associated with Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in Baghdad, organized a festive ceremony on the occasion of the Eid al-Ghadir 1444. Dozens of young people and faithful residents of Baghdad participated in this event and, along with the eulogists of the AhlulBayt, peace be upon them, expressed the virtues and merits of the Master of Believers, Imam Ali, peace be upon him, through poetry, recitation, and praise. It is worth mentioning that during these days, this center also carried out another charitable activity in this city. The AhlulBayt Islamic Thought Center, in collaboration with the cultural and charitable institution of Misbah al-Hussein in Karbala, distributed sacrificial meat among dozens of needy families and orphans. This action was performed with the intention of the well-being and hastening of the reappearance of Imam al-Mahdi. May Allah hasten his noble advent.